Did you know why humans burn in the sun like almost nothing else on this planet? Think about it. Birds have natural UV armor. Reptiles wear scales. Whales and dolphins evolved specialized skin. Even apes keep thick fur. But us? Step outside too long and our skin blisters. Why would evolution allow that? Why do we need shoes just to walk safely? Why umbrellas, roofs, and shelter just to survive exposure? Why are our babies born so helpless, needing years of care before they can stand on their own? Why do we suffer so many chronic problems, pain, allergies, anxiety, while most animals seem built to thrive? Why do our bodies overheat so easily on a planet flooded with sunlight? Who decided our skin would be this thin, our bodies this high maintenance? Is this fragility normal, or are we the exception? And when you stack all these questions together, they start pointing to something deeper. Is it just bad luck, a design flaw, or a much larger evolutionary puzzle we still haven't fully solved?
A new experimental sunscreen can block dangerous ultraviolet rays by up to 97%, and it is made of flower pollen. Developed by scientists at Nanyang Technological University in Singapore and Seoul National University in South Korea, this sunscreen uses pollen from camellia flowers instead of traditional mineral or chemical ingredients. Normally, sunscreens rely on compounds like zinc oxide or titanium dioxide to protect against the sun, but these minerals can harm coral reefs. However, this new sunscreen is reef safe. Even after 60 days in coral environments, it caused no damage, while standard sunscreens caused coral bleaching. The team started by removing the inside of the pollen grains using a gentle, water-based method that does not involve heat or harsh chemicals. This left behind a natural shell made of a tough biopolymer called sporopollenin, which they transformed into a transparent gel. The final product is so thin it is no thicker than a human hair, but it works just as well as a typical SPF 30 sunscreen, blocking about 97% of harmful ultraviolet rays. It also kept the skin cooler after application, about 5 degrees Celsius or 9 degrees Fahrenheit cooler for 20 minutes, because it absorbs less heat than conventional sunscreens. Camellia pollen, which is considered non-allergenic and already used as a dietary supplement, was the best option in their tests, outperforming sunflower pollen. The result is a plant-based sunscreen that is effective, affordable, safe for people with sensitive skin, and far better for marine life.
Want to keep your skin young? Science says it might take more than just a good moisturizer. All you need is young blood and bone marrow. In a new lab study, scientists found that young human blood, when combined with bone marrow cells, triggered a powerful rejuvenating effect on aging skin. On its own, young blood didn't make much difference, but when researchers added it to a three-dimensional model that mimicked both human skin and bone marrow, things changed. Skin cells started dividing more, producing more collagen, and showing signs of better energy production. All signs of healthier, younger skin. The secret appears to be proteins released by bone marrow cells after being activated by young blood. Researchers identified over 50 such proteins and tested 7 that directly improved aging skin cells in the lab, boosting regeneration and cellular health. This experiment builds on earlier studies in mice, where old mice showed signs of rejuvenation after being connected to the blood circulation of young mice. Here, researchers tried to apply that idea to human tissue using advanced organ-on-a-chip systems instead of live subjects. While the findings are early and based only on lab models, they suggest a new class of anti-aging ingredients could be on the horizon. These bone marrow-triggered proteins might one day be used in skin creams, injections, or personalized therapies to fight the visible signs of aging.